Forget the AFL Grand Final. The one day in September that has racing fans excited is the Highland Race Colours Underwood Stakes Day, which will be run this Saturday at Caulfield. The all-important barrier draw took place at a corporate breakfast this morning at the MCG, where excitement started to build towards the $400,000 Group 1 event. And this is how the all-important barrier draw panned out. Starting from the top of the field, last year's Melbourne Cup winner Green Moon, he's drawn barrier 10. His stablemate, Sea Moon, who'll be chasing his first Group 1 win in the Underwood Stakes, drawn beautifully in barrier 5. Not so good for the other horse who's chasing his first Group 1 victory, Puissance de Lune. He's got the outside barrier. It's at Dundeel, one of the star 4-year-olds engaged, the New Zealander. He hasn't drawn much better in barrier 12. And here's the one we've all been waiting for, Atlantic Jewel. She will start from the middle of the field, barrier 7, as she strives to become the first mare in 28 years to win the Underwood Stakes. We caught up with a few of the connections at this morning's barrier draw.
Certainly is a hot contest. Look, if he's competitive, I think we'll be thrilled. His big day is the Caulfield Melbourne Cup. That's what we envisage for the spring, but we'd like him, with a good gait and the horse being happy and healthy, that he's competitive in his build-up. So look, you never know what can happen in a horse race, but weight for age racing's hellish and tough when you look at what's going to take place in the Underwood on Saturday.
Thankfully, this is not our grand final. It's a race that hopefully will help us get to our grand final. Having said that, we'd like to think we'll be competitive. Very respectful of the quality of the field. Just hearing that, the experts are saying possibly the best field in the last 10 years that they've put together.
Pete's very happy with him. He's taken a different approach to training the horse for the last month. He's a Galileo, and they've proved to be a real challenge for Australian trainers. But he's delighted with the way he's come through it. So we're going to learn a lot more, to be honest, on the weekend. But he couldn't be happy with where he is. I've got a lot of time for the horse. He does have an X factor about him. We've just got to find it.
With no AFL footy on Saturday afternoon and free entry, the Melbourne Racing Club is looking forward to a bumper crowd.
We've opened the gates for all the public. We're expecting a good crowd of 12 to 15,000, so please get down there. 21 degrees, couldn't ask for more. All the food and beverage outlets open, all the prices cheap, and there's no AFL football. What else can you do on a Saturday afternoon in Melbourne? It's a fantastic day.
Well, that's all the latest barrier draw news to do with Saturday's Highland Race Colours Underwood Stakes. We'll have more for you at springracingcarnival.com.au.
Get back on track, Victoria. The Spring Racing Carnival. It's time for some real entertainment. Visit springracingcarnival.com.au. You know you want to.